indecisive shoppers off the fence today. It's going to be amazing. We're going to do that in 3 steps. Step 1, we're going to identify what the cost of doing nothing is. Step 2, we're going to lick the cookie. And step 3, we're going to use an analogy to ask for the business. So step 1, what's the cost of doing nothing? So if I tell my kid, hey, take out the trash and I'll give you 20 bucks, he says, I don't know, Dad, like, I'm playing video games right now, I don't necessarily need that 20 bucks. But if I say, hey, get your butt off the couch and go take out that trash, otherwise I'm docking your allowance for 20 bucks, he says, oh man. But he gets up and does it because I've identified the cost of doing nothing. If he does nothing, he loses out on the 20 bucks. So the cost of doing nothing, how much is that going to cost our client? All right, whether or not they lose out on the kitchen that they were going to upgrade, or they're going to just pay too much in interest. What is that going to look like? Step 2, we lick the cookie. All right, so I had 3 siblings growing up. If I hadn't finished my food yet and I couldn't have the cookies yet, but I wanted to reserve my cookie, then I needed to lick the cookie. All right, so this works for anybody who's, you got a playful relationship with. If they're a little older, you can use the tried and true reservation method. So you're going to go out to eat, but it may be cloudy outside and you're not sure if it's going to rain later. So I don't know, the maitre d' says, hey, do you want a table inside or outside when you're making the reservation? You say, outside, but if it looks overcast when I get there, can I change it to inside? They say yes. You can keep your options open. All right, so you use something like that to identify the yes versus the no. So just to be clear, we already know what the cost of doing nothing is. So we're either going to take $30,000 out or $25,000 out. We're just not sure because we don't have the bids yet for the new kitchen. Or I talked to somebody the other day who's waiting for a job update. So they may take a 15-year if they make more income, or they're going to take a 30-year. They're not sure which one, but they're doing something because the cost of doing nothing is too great. Last but not least, we use an analogy to close. So we use that lick the cookie analogy, or we use the restaurant analogy, and we say, great. So right now, we're not sitting down to eat. We're just asking for the reservation. So let's make the reservation for outside, the 30-year mortgage. I think that's probably more likely. But if we get up to the table and we decide, it's outcast outside, let's dine inside and get the 15-year. It doesn't matter to us which one they choose, right? We just need to decide that they're going out to dinner. So are you ready to make your mortgage reservation? You ready to lick some cookies? Sell well.